So hello guys, let me introduce myself first. My name is Matthew Timothy Cabarle, a junior BSIT student at University of Camarines Norte, or also known as the Camarines Norte State College. And for today's video, I'm going to talk about an example of a system implementation failure. This one is one of the best known ERP implementation failures known as the Hershey's ERP failure. So what happened with Hershey's ERP implementation and why did it fail? But before we proceed with the implementation, let's have a short background review of the Hershey's company. So Hershey's is one of the biggest chocolate producers in the world. And they were established by Milton Hershey in 1894. And as of 2020, they already have 17 plants. And Hershey's Kisses are made in over 60 countries and are sold worldwide. In 1996, Hershey decided to replace its legacy IT systems with an integrated enterprise resource planning or ERP system. An ERP, as according to Oracle, is a type of software used by businesses to manage various day-to-day operations such as accounting, project management, and the like. This decision was supposed to be a significant step for the company as it allowed to improve efficiency and manage its operations more effectively. Moreover, it was also to solve the Y2K bug or the Millennium bug, which is perceived to cause errors in the legacy software. So what is Y2K? So Y2K is a short term used to refer to the year 2000. It was a programming shortcut that only allowed 2-digit code for the year. This caused huge panic because it was expected to cause computer errors as the year changed from 99 to 00. So now let's proceed to the implementation of Hershey's ERP. So for the implementation, they chose SAP R3 ERP software, Logistics Supply Chain Management software, and Sybel's Customer Relationship Management software. So this was a difficult implementation from the start, but they wanted the project done in 30 months instead of recommended 48 months to have it ready for the projected Y2K bug. So Hershey wants to shift to the new system by July 1999. But this wasn't the ideal time for the company to make the switch because Hershey receives a large percentage of its holiday orders in late summer, which is one of the busiest times for the company. To meet these aggressive scheduling demands, the project leaders had to take shortcuts and cut corners during the testing phase of critical systems. And when the system went live in July 1999, unforeseen problems prevented orders from flowing through the system. As a result, Hershey was unable to process $100 million order of Kiss and Jolly Rancher, even though it had most of its inventory. So now what can we learn from this? So let's look at a few key lessons we should keep in mind. So according to Bill Bauman, of Panorama Consulting Group, there are 4 lessons that we can learn from the Hershey's ERP failure. So first is never rush the system's testing. Testing is one of the most crucial steps. It is an opportunity to discover errors in process, data, and system integration. Rushing the testing will cause more problems because you let small issues pass by. It will be harder to deal with when it turns into a bigger problem. It is recommended to create a realistic environment for a simulation to identify as many critical issues as possible. Second, give it a generous amount of time. When you invest in an ERP system, it's important to make sure that you do not rush the process. The Hershey project should have been 48 months, but it was completed in only 30. If it was given a little more time, they may have discovered and resolved some issues. And third is consider a phased implementation. In this case, the shortened timeline was more of an issue than the implementation approach. But the Big Bang approach did not seem to help matters. The company deployed 3 technologies at once. This might have lowered the project cost but created conflict among its operations. And lastly, remember to keep internal scheduling demands in mind. Another issue that caused the Hershey's failure is that the company was too busy. They were too occupied at that time and not given enough time to train for the new system. When the team members are busy, communication and collaboration take a back seat. In this case, the ERP project was put in the backstage as the other project took the spotlight. So Hershey's ERP failure may have happened a long time ago, but there are still valuable lessons we can learn from it. Learn from this and prevent your future projects from repeating the same event.